finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years.
India, a land where cricket is not just a sport but a relentless religion. This nation has witnessed the twilight of titans before, from Kapil Dev to Sunil Gavaskar and from Sachin Tendulkar to MS Dhoni. Each transition marked the end of an era, but never has it felt this sudden, this seismic, and this calculated. Now all I turn to the two modern Indian legends, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. These men, who wore the Indian jersey and conquered the cricketing world, have shocked the fans by retiring from their most beloved formats, Test and T20s, in less than a year. But the final question looms largest, no longer a whisper, but a headline. Is the final curtain about to drop on their ODI careers? The answer just became official. Why is this happening now? Is this a pre-planned brilliant tactical move to clear the deck for the next generation? Is it an unfortunate forced exit masterminded by unseen hands? Or is it simply another media-fueled that the BCCI is scrambling to deny? Today, we will discuss the curious case of the disappearing legends. Hello friends, if you are a true Indian cricket fan, you will agree with me that from 2007 to 2013 was a golden era. Team India under MS Dhoni conquered every trophy, the T20 World Cup, ODI World Cup and the Champions Trophy. But that success came with a ticking clock. India was on a tricky transition period, desperate to fill the massive shoes left by retired greats. And who answered that call? Virat Kohli stood firmly, dominating old cricket across formats. He earned the title king because he bossed the field every time he walked out to bat and even while his team is bowling. On the other hand, Rohit Sharma found his true calling, smashing records in white ball cricket and building a formidable career in red ball. During their peak, India dominated world cricket, but they inherited a new curse, the ICC knockout choke. Since 2013, the Team India looked magnificent, but consistently failed at the final hurdle. The constant criticism was heavy and they looked helpless in those crucial semi-finals and finals. Then the old shutdown with the COVID, and unfortunately, the invincible form of these two legends seemed to shut down as well. Post-COVID, Kohli's test average dropped significantly. He struggled to convert those good starts into his signature big hundreds. He looked uncomfortable. Rohit, while solid across formats, was on and off. We didn't see the consistent, ruthless hitman of old. The turning point was 2021. After the humiliating T20 World Cup exit, the Team India's white ball strategy was widely criticized. Same story repeated in the 2022 T20 World Cup semi-final. The pressure mounted and suddenly Rohit and Kohli found themselves out of the T20 setup. The official line was they were arrested, but the appointment of Hardik Pandya as T20 captain, who spoke openly about building his new team, made every fan doubt their future. It felt like an enforced soft exit. When India lost the 2023 WTC final and 2023 ODI World Cup final at home, the questions about their leadership and place were louder than ever. Then came the brilliant twist of fate. Just before the 2024 T20 World Cup, Rohit and Kohli convinced the board. They reunited, they conquered, and they broke the 11-year trophy drought for Team India. June 30, 2024. Following India's dramatic victory, both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma announced their retirement from T20 International right there on the field. This was a poetic, deliberate end. But the test format offered no fairy tale ending. After a shocking whitewash by New Zealand and then Australia thrashing India 3-1, their poor form was undeniable. The media trial intensified. May 2025, the second phase of great exit. Rohit retires from Test, followed within days by Virat Kohli. This phased retirement format by format is not chaotic. It is calculated. It leaves one format, the one day, as their final arena. Now, the final question has an answer rooted in the official squad announcement for the Australia series. Biggest news from the squad was not that Rohit and Kohli were in it, but that Rohit would not be the captain. Shubman Gill has officially been handed the ODI captaincy. This is the official end of Rohit Sharma captaincy era, and a loud, clear message to both legends. The transition is no longer a plan, it is a reality. The final decisive piece of the puzzle came from Chief Selector Ajit Agarkar. When asked about the future of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli and their place in the 2027 World Cup, he said they were non-committal. The two greatest players of their generation have been reduced to specialist batsmen in their final formats. The board has drawn a line. You are no longer the leadership, you are simply players who must prove their worth and form every single series. The curious case of the disappearing legend is not about being forced out. It's about brilliant tactical pivot, the intelligent, self-aware protection of their legacy against the inevitable force of time. By quitting T20s on a high and stepping away from the test when the pressure became untenable, they have done two things. Number one, they control the narrative. They avoided the slow, painful phase out that tends a legend's final years. And they have strategically focused all their remaining energy onto the single, most demanding challenge left, ODIs until 2027. The Australia series is not their last dance. It's the starting gun for a 2-year fight for survival. They have cleared the clutter to run the final marathon, but for the first time in over a decade, they are running it without a guaranteed finish line. The final curtain for Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma in ODIs will still drop when they decide. But the BCCI has just announced to the world that it is no longer waiting for that decision. It is building for the future now. And if the two giants of Indian cricket want to be a part of it, they must now, more than ever, challenge the one opponent no sportsman has ever beaten, the time. Do you think they have what it takes to defy it until 2027? Is a non-committal stance from the selector the final motivation they needed? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more cricketing mysteries.